My first guest was, of course, the star of the legendary action show Magnum P.I. Beginning this Sunday, you can see him in the CBS miniseries Scott Turo's Reversible Errors, and Ike Countdown to D-Day airs May 31st on A&E. Please welcome the very busy Tom Selleck. Thank you for being here.
It's good to be here, Conan.
Good to have you here. You settle down, fellas. Now, there's so much to talk about. You're busy. You're doing all these different projects.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
So much people want to know about. But first, I understand you actually, I hope you're feeling well. You had a hernia just before you filmed Ike. Is that right?
Well, yeah, as if playing Eisenhower wasn't hard enough. I got a hernia about 3 weeks before the movie was to start. And
right. Were you lifting
I had to have
something?
emergency surgery, but, well, actually, that's actually the reason we officially told, so the tabloids didn't get on to the real reason.
Oh, what's the real reason you went to the hospital?
Penis reduction. Well, I mean,
Brother, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you get
Been there, done that.
Hey, yeah, you get to a certain age and you realize enough's enough, so I mean...
Well, that I don't know about. Were you in the hospital a long time?
No, it was kind of neat. I had this walk-in surgery. It was hernia surgery.
Right, yeah. That's okay.
It really was.
Yeah.
And you just walk in and they give you these drugs to relax you, you know.
Right.
And they're the kind of drugs where they say, Tom, we're going to cut off all your arms and legs. And you go, okay, that'd be great. Whatever you say, you know.
I've had that before.
Yeah.
Then, not in the hospital. But no, literally, you're like seeing Manzy the Pansy running around in the background.
Yeah.
It doesn't...
And then you get wheeled in, and it's kind of like one of those movies. And they gave you a drug so you don't have a memory either. So you don't have trauma, you know.
Right.
And I don't know what happened, but I think I had a compelling need to entertain the staff because I was slightly awake during the surgery because they looked at me much differently when I came out.
Maybe it was penis reduction surgery. You should check on that. You're like, I just
checked,
going, what have they done?
No. I got a scar, but I'm not going to show you.
Yeah.
From the hernia.
Right. We don't want to see that. No one wants to see that.
No.
You know, I've had here promoting Ike, I've had an Eisenhower mug on my desk for almost 11 years doing this show right here. And I thought tonight, in honor of you doing the show, there it is right there, we'd switch it over to a Tom Selleck playing Eisenhower mug. And this is historic. We've never actually done this before. There it is right there.
This is a great honor. And you're going to put pencils and all sorts of stuff
We're going to have,
in
that's
there,
going to stay there, and those are available in the NBC store for $900.
Yeah, excellent.
Stop by, because they don't sell crap down there.
Yeah, that'll move. That'll really go. Yeah. We had
a
Magnum mug, but a bamboo shaft came out of the side of my head.
There was a Magnum mug?
Yeah.
And there was
it was great. It was kind of me.
Right.
You know, a bust of me, just like they always have your head cut off, you know, so you can drink out of them. And I had a bamboo shaft and a flower in my ear.
Oh, so it was gay Magnum.
Yeah, it was gay Magnum.
It's time to drink. Let's drink from gay Magnum. You know, I was going to say, I was looking at Ike today, and you give a great performance. You really don't look like Tom Selleck in this movie. You've changed your physical appearance more than there. We have a picture right there. You really shaved the hair. You also have, you shaved a lot of your hair.
Well, I was bald and gray, and we shot it in Auckland, New Zealand, you know, and I had a cool uniform, as you saw, you know, and I was going to the set, and we had to drive from the dressing rooms down to the thing, and we were in a student area, and there was this lovely Asian, and Magnum's big in Asia, you know, an Asian exchange student sitting at a bus stop, and I don't know what got into me, but I just suddenly yelled out the window, "Hi, I'm Magnum."
That's the saddest thing I've ever...
It's pretty pathetic.
Magnum!
And I didn't really get the reaction that I thought I would. She kind of went, "Ah!" and cowered in fear, like I was an axe murderer.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that anymore.
Yeah, you don't want to go running around dressed as an old man yelling, "Hi, I'm Magnum" to Asian schoolgirls. That's the part that's not so good.
It was bad judgment, you know, that happens sometimes.
Right.
But that's a real story, unlike the penis reduction story.
Stop, you're so defensive about that.
Well.
I'm sure you didn't have penis reduction.
Thank you.
I'm sure you didn't. I hope that rumor gets out there. You know, I wanted to ask you about something.
I can't wait.
You are... The tabloids will see this and they'll write it. They're allowed to. They're good people.
They can write anything.
As long as they promote the show, I don't care. I don't care what happens to my guests, as long as I mention it on an appearance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
I understand.
Tom Selleck talked about his small penis. Now, listen.
It was
now
that
it is.
memory drug.
It
came to me then.
Now, I wanted to mention something to you. You are here on the show promoting 2 projects, okay?
Yeah.
And on one of the projects, you don't have a mustache, and in one of the projects, you do have a mustache. Let's see that right there. Okay, these are the 2 projects that you're promoting right now. One is Reversible Errors, the other Ike. And yet you have a mustache right now, which I think is confusing to the viewer. And I thought what we could do is make things a little simpler and compromised. To promote both projects, would you be willing to shave off half your mustache?
Well, I could just explain it. But...
I think it would be better if he shaved half his mustache off.
Okay. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
I think it'll work.
I think this is good. This is just good to help promote both projects at the same time. Very nice. Very nice. How good are these clippers we bought, by the way?
They're not very good. They pull a little bit.
That's the same guy who got the box for the Hope Floats.
This is a great idea, though.
Yeah, I think this is going to help you promote both at the same time. When I thought of this, I never thought it would take this long.
Nor did I.
Okay, I think that's close enough.
I think that's good.
All right, now...
You know, you can sell those hairs on eBay.
We're saving those hairs and selling them. It's time to promote Ike, the film.
All right. Be sure and watch Ike, Countdown to D-Day, on A&E, May 31st. That's Memorial Day. Be sure and watch.
Okay, very nice. Now it's time to promote your project with the mustache, Reversible Errors.
Be sure to watch Reversible Errors, the CBS... The CBS miniseries, May 23rd and 25th, starting Sunday, continuing on Tuesday on CBS.
Very nice. That was terrific.
Or watch both.
Yeah. Nicely done.
How about those clippers?
Yeah, that was nice. So what do you want to talk about now?
I don't know. I need a Band-Aid.
Please, can you please just wear it like that for a day and walk around town?
I got shows to promote. This is
I
great.
think you're gonna have lost your mind.
Yeah.
Here comes Tom Selleck. I think something's very wrong with him. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Yeah, well, that's
All
easy
right.
for you to say.
Oh my God. We are.
What did I say?
I don't know. This. You never
So what
know.
else is going on?
Yeah, well, I'm going to promote them both now in the proper
excellent.
way. Scott Turow's Reversible Errors airs Sunday and Tuesday night at 9 on CBS, and Ike Countdown to D-Day airs May 31st, Memorial Day at 8 on A&E.
It's great to be here.
You know what? You're such a good sport. You're always fun to have on the show. Tom Selleck, Macaulay Culkin coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.